Welcome to Nalla Narasimha Education Society's group of institutions, integrated campus, structural engineering, one reinforcement, cement, concrete. I am Dr. A. Mahesh Babu, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. In continuation with previous video, the table as per class, here percentage of steel, if you see, observe here, as I explained in previous class, this is depend upon this PT. What is 100% of steel? PT AS by B into D. That is BD. Okay. So 100. This is PT. That is percentage of steel. This is percentage of steel. This is here PT. PT means percentage of tensile steel. That is percent of steel divided by area. B into B is width of the beam. D is effective depth of the beam. And here, as I said, these are depend upon two factors. This table is given with the respect to grade of concrete. That is M20 and M25, M30 and M35 and above. See, if you observe this table, this very important table, we have to calculate whenever beam section, given reinforcement after designing of beam design, percentage of longitudinal reinforcement, and then grade of the concrete, then how much shear strength will take care by your concrete to C, that is in Newton per mm square. Always this unit is Newton per mm square. This shear strength, design shear strength to C is equal to how much it will take shear strength by including your reinforcement, including your concrete, how much it will take by including your reinforcement. This is interpolated, correlated, and they developed a table in IS4 code book, IS 456. In this one, by default, if code book I say that is IS 456 2000. Okay, in this code book, how to calculate design shear strength of concrete. After calculation design of your beam, percentage of longitudinal reinforcement and grade of your concrete. By interpolation, here you will observe, if we see, this is percentage of steel. If this ratio is less than point or equal to 0.1, and if it is M20 grade concrete, this is 0.28 Newton per mm square. That is 2C is equal to 0.28 Newton per mm square. This is shear strength of concrete, design shear strength of concrete. How you calculate design shear force? If you multiplied this 0.28 into this BD, that is breadth and effective depth of your beam, you will get shear force that will take care by your concrete and longitudinal reinforcement. These are design factors, design strength factors, and you can say design strength 2C in Newton per mm square. Suppose if you say this is 0.25 and M25, see here the ratio is percentage of tension reinforcement, longitudinal reinforcement is 0.25, and it say this is M30 grade you used in the design, that is 0.37 Newton per mm square, that is design strength of concrete. This is very important. See, and if you see, if percentage of steel is 1% and I've used M20 grade concrete, what is 2C? That is shear strength of concrete, that is 0.64. You can ask me one question, sir, if I will get zero point 0.8 here, 0.8, then how to calculate? See, by interpolation, that is a simple mathematical application by interpolation. So for in between 0.8, in between you will get one more value by interpolation. So if you understand this table, you can calculate according to that percent. See, these percentage exactly you may not get because depend upon your longitudinal reinforcement. This will PT will vary. Here you may not have 1.5 or 1.75. You may have 1.65 also. For that one, suppose for M20 grade, you have to take these two. Don't take average, interpolation. So this minus this minus this. There is a formula interpolation. So what is it for 0.1 difference, how much and how much difference? So you have to add for 1.5, you will get in between one value, maybe 0.74 or 735, like that you will get. By interpolating these values, you will get different types of values for different ratios of percentages. Okay, so this table purely depend upon your percentage of tensile reinforcement and grade of concrete. This is DN strength tau C. Okay, even though tau V, what is tau V? That is shear force by BD. This, if it is less than this value, you have to provide minimum reinforcement. If VU is more than this value, you have to subtract VU minus VC. That is from this calculated VC from this one. VC equal to C into BD. Then we have to design for VU is shear force required. So this table is very important table. You must understand this one. Next table is also very important in the. See, next table will see maximum reinforcement. Here AST is the longitudinal tensile reinforcement which continues at least one effective depth behind the section consider except at support where the full area of tension reinforcement may be used as per code provision as per IS 456 clause 26.22 and 26.23. You verify immediately. Okay. See here, I've given a bold letter. Why? Because this is very important point. See where you will have maximum tension reinforcement, where you will maximum shear is one effective depth. Here you will have maximum shear force. You have to provide more shear reinforcement near the subject behind the support. So this paragraph is very important point. See, I will read once again. You must remember this one. What is the AST is the area of longitudinal tension reinforcement which continues at least one effective depth behind the section considered accepted support where the full area of tension reinforcement may be used provided the detailing is as per IS 45 this class. Okay, so this is one effective depth. I will show figure also next class. And maximum shear tau C max. Whatever it may be, irrespective of your tau C, tau V. See the question in GATE or competitive examination, they will ask you what is the tau C max for M25. That's all. and you will given you will see other data also. If you see other data, the problem is a different and is difficult. But in this table 20, table 19 is different from table 20. In table 19, you will see TOSI, that is shear strength taken by longitudinal reinforcement and your concrete. But here, maximum shear reinforcement is shear stress calculated from the table 20. Table 20 here, you remember table 20. And here 2C max, definitely you will see somewhere in your Viva Voice or any questions or any GATE, NPTEL, all question. What is the maximum shear stress for M20? 2.8. You must remember this 2.8 for M20. Whenever I will ask you, what is the maximum shear stress? TOSI max for M20, 2.8 Newton per mm square. What is maximum shear stress for M25? You must remember this 3.1 Newton per mm square. Here increases 0.3. You have to remember there is a technique. And I will ask you, what is the TOSI max for M30 grade of concrete? Immediately you have to say this is fine, 3.5 sir, Newton per mm square. See here, from here to here, what is the difference? 0.4. Here 0.3. And again you will get up to 30. Generally they will ask you M30. Even M35 also, if you learn here, only 0.2 increased, that is 3.7 Newton per mm square. See, similarly 40 and above, whatever it may be, 45, 50, that is 4 Newton per mm, TOSI max. So this table is very important. At least you remember these three values, M20 and M25, M30 values, TOSI max values. These are very important questions. You will get 2 more questions in GATE compulsory, and he will give you percentage of steel and section, grade, everything. Calculate maximum shear stress. Simply, if you remember, you can write directly for M25. Suppose they asked you 3.1. All right. So this is very important table. What is maximum shear strength? That is table 20 of your IS 456. So you remember this maximum shear stress as per class 42.23, 40.51 and 41.31. They have given table 20 in IS 456. Okay. Under considerations, nominal shear should not exceed, TOV should not exceed this 2.8. Suppose TOV, what is TOV? VU by VT. Suppose for M20, if you get 3.5, but here 2.8. So you have to redesign, you have to increase depth or increase reinforcement. That redesign of section is required in that case. So this is very important topic, and we'll continue in next class. Thank you.